Hi, welcome to Proven Holdings free tutorial on home search basics, and today we'll be focusing on searching on a PC, a desktop computer, or a laptop, and we're going to be using the Greater Rochester Association of Realtors free home search through homesteadnetcom. So this is one of the easier websites to use. You don't need a login, you don't need to sign up, you can search for free. So we're just going to go ahead and go in and put homesteadnet.com, head to the website and get started. So we don't have to log in or anything, we're just going to homesteadnet.com and the search is right on the front page. The first thing we're going to do is actually put in our zip code that we're searching in. In this case it's going to be 14617. Just hit enter. All you need to enter is the zip code. Alright, so this is going to pull up the entire zip code. One of the things we would like to do is just go ahead and we're going to say this northern part of the map we're not interested in, and we're interested in more properties closer to this city. So we're going to go ahead and click on the Draw Custom Area button, and we're actually just going to kind of circle around all the properties that we see that are in the area that we're interested in. So that's going to eliminate all the stuff that we're not interested in, and we're going to continue through our search criteria. We're going to go ahead and click on any price. A maximum price, our budget is going to be $150,000 today. So we're going to go ahead and click $150,000 and click anywhere, and that's going to eliminate everything that's over $150,000. We're only interested in single family homes, so that's going to be house, so we're going to eliminate any rentals, townhouses, and commercial properties. And looks like we're down to a handful of listings. We're going to have a minimum of 3 bedrooms today. Click on baths. We're going to have a minimum of 2 bathrooms. Go ahead and click on more filters. List date we're not really concerned about. We're going to go on more filters. A lot of the stuff we already filled out, but you can go from lot size to year built, but the only thing we're concerned about today is going to be your square footage. So we're going to have a minimum of 1,500 square feet. Let's click off there. Alright, we have 3 candidates that we're going to preview, and we'll just do one today, but just keep in mind the more time and the more effort you spend in your search, the less time you're going to have out in the field searching for a property, getting frustrated, looking at stuff that you don't like. We're going to go ahead and click on this first property here. The first thing you're going to come up to is the pictures of the property, so go ahead and click on the pictures. We're just going to quickly go through them and just make sure it's something that we think we're interested in. Oh yeah, this looks nice. So hardwood floors. This could be definitely a candidate for something that we're interested in. So we're going to go ahead and close out of here, and we're going to start looking at the details of the property. After you do a quick preview of the photos, we'll go back to the photos later, but go ahead and look at the street view. So this is going to pull up Google Maps. Can't really see the house from here, so we're going to actually pan over, go down the street, and once we get down the street, we're going to actually turn back towards the house, and that's it right there. Looks kind of small from here, but it's on a corner lot, so it could go back around. So let's go back to the corner. Alright, so we're on the corner now. Let's take a look back at the house. So it's starting to look a little bit bigger. It goes out the left side a little bit. Nice landscaping. Head down this road. Alright, we got a 2-car garage. We got more space back here. We can actually go a little bit further. Take a look back around. So now we're directly in front of the garage, and looks like it has a half circle driveway, so you can pull through or park in front of the garages or in the garages. Nice, looking good so far. So this one's definitely a candidate, we're going to say. It's a little bit of a shed back there, a little front yard, a little backyard, common with corner lots. Okay, so We've looked at the street version, so now let's take a bird's eye view. We're going to go ahead and click on the map here. Alright, so we got the map. This is going to give us a bird's eye view over the lot. There's the half circle driveway and the house. It's a little bigger than we could see from the front, so that's good. So we're going to go ahead and take a further look at this. So it seems like right now this is definitely going to be a potential candidate. So we're getting a little excited. So we're going to scroll down. The first thing we're going to see is the summary here. There's a few important things that you want to pay close attention to here. Not the Wi-Fi, but alright, so pulled up that portion, that's okay. We're going to zoom in a little bit. Okay. So obviously you have your address here. Under the price, there's an important thing here. It said listed 20 days ago. So that's going to tell you how long it was on the market for. So it's been on the market for about 3 weeks. So 4 bedrooms, that was our criteria, 2 baths. The lot size is a little bit smaller, but it's doable for us. 1,500 was our minimum square feet. We're at 1,770. That's perfect. And the year built, we're not that concerned about, but it looks good to us. This paragraph right here is actually going to give us the information that the realtor put down as highlights. So this is a good paragraph to always read. It's going to tell you some of the features and the benefits of the property. So it's 1,770 square feet. Obviously we know that. Formal dining room, first floor laundry, which is nice. A little breakfast nook off of the kitchen plus the dining room, so that's great. First floor in-home office, full bath in the lower level, full walk-up finished attic, basement rec room, maintenance-free vinyl siding, screened-in porch, and hardwood floors. So that tells you everything that you could possibly be interested in and the highlights that make it appealing to you. Alright, let's go down to the next summary. There's a few interesting things here. We're going to go ahead and click. Take a look at this information. Alright, so one of the most important, the two most important things here are going to be your estimated taxes. So if this is at the top end of your budget, and the taxes are $6,000 a year, you know, that might knock you over your budget. So you want to pay attention to what the taxes are, the estimated taxes. The other number is, since it seems like we're going to be wanting to take a look at this property, we're going to want to look at the MLS number. That's the number that we're going to give to the realtor so he can directly link to the property that we are looking at. So that number right there, the MLS number, is what we're going to give to the realtor. You can also give him the address, but to be more accurate, you want to give him this MLS number so he can look at exactly what you were looking at. Perfect. Okay. After this, we're going to go to the print button right here, which is the listing details, and that's just going to automatically pull it up. Now, if this is something that you're going to go see, what you want to do is go ahead and probably print that up if you have access to a printer, or save it on your phone, or save it on your email so you can just pull it up at another time to look at it. You know, it's not a bad idea to have somebody else look at it, see if anything sticks out to them that might not have spoken to you. Alright, so this is all redundant information here. Most of the information we already covered, but there is one or two things right here. So when you pull up that listing report, this is all public information that's available to the public. You're going to have listing history. So this is saying that in the multiple listing service in 2004 it sold. So this person could have been in the property since 2004. So it's not maybe 100% accurate if there was a sale outside of the multiple listing service, but at least it kind of gives you a point to know how long this person has been in the property for, and a starting point to talk, you know, for further information for your realtor, so you guys can have a discussion of who bought it last and when, and was that the last purchase of the property. A lot of this information down here we already covered. There's going to be some additional things in here, like what type of plumbing. In this case, it's looks like it's copper plus some PEX, so there might have been an issue at one point where they had to replace some of the copper with PEX. The attic information, the full attic walk-up, partially finished. They mentioned it was for storage. Hardwood, some carpet, we'll take a look at the pictures later to kind of match up these details with the photos, so we're not surprised by anything when we go out to take a look at the property. So you really want to pinpoint if there's anything that you're not going to like and it's going to be a waste of your time. You don't want to do it. You don't want to waste your time or your realtor's time or the seller's time. Okay, let's go down to the bottom portion of this report. Okay, and again, there's more information here that wasn't on the front page. Particularly, we're going to be looking at the utilities here. So it says AC, central AC and forced air. So that's going to be something we can check out in the pictures, see what we're looking at. I noticed in one of the pictures it looked like they had baseboard heating, electric baseboard heating. Here's the garage information. We already verified that from the information on Google. And then here's your school information, if that's going to be one of your criterias. Perfect. Okay, we'll go ahead and close out the report. We'll go back to the property and we're going to take a quick look at the picture. One thing you'll notice here is send a message, favorite, and share up towards the top. If you hit send a message, you're not going to be able to do it because we're not logged in. Again, this is just the bare bones basic search. We're not logged in and we're just checking out properties. Perfectly awesome site for just that. Easy to use. Again, the same thing with the favorites. You're not going to be able to use the favorite or favorite it unless you sign up or sign in. You can use the share feature, which you can paste on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, or this is the actual detailed report again. Okay, good. So we're going to go back and take a quick look at the photos here and see if some of that information we spotted in the data sheet coincides with what we're seeing in the pictures. So corner lot, obviously this picture is better than the Google picture because this is more of a winter picture, which is that time of year. There's the driveway again coming from the backyard, so you kind of get an idea of what your backyard is. And this looks like a front yard picture. Another front. Back to the shed. Okay, there's the enclosed porch that I mentioned. Hardwood floors again. I'm not seeing any of the forced air. There's a vent right there, but that looks like a cold air intake. Still don't see any vents. I do see baseboard. Most likely electric. Another cold air return. Now that could be forced air. That could be a vent right there. So it could have forced air and AC. Let's see. Definitely a possibility. Here's the bathroom. There's two bathrooms. So this has two doors. So this could be in some sort of common area. That door is interesting to me. Let's take a look at this a little closer. Alright, so this is kind of what you want to do is you're looking at the pictures. You want to pick out stuff that might bother you or you might have an issue with. But here we're looking at, there's two toilet paper dispensers. And this thing right here looks like it used to belong to the hinge of a door. And then the question is, how wide is this? Because that doesn't look very wide. So being a bathroom, you want to be prepared that if this was your main bathroom, is this going to be something that you can live with? If not, you want to talk to the realtor before you go ahead and make a trip out to the property. Or if it's something you can deal with and it's within the budget, go ahead and plan on the upgrades and just take a closer look when you get there. Okay, next. There's an air conditioner on the wall with more baseboards. Same thing. Pictures of the bedrooms. Okay, here's another bathroom. So this looks like more of a bathroom that's near the bedrooms there. So it's a little bit bigger, there's a little bit more space. The doors look like they were normal size. Then that first one there. Just picture the furnace. Okay, so there is a forced air furnace in the basement, so that's good news right there. So the listing is accurate. Maybe the system was added after the electric baseboard, so they had the option of both. Is one possibility. Here's the partially finished basement, which they call the rec room, and then the partially finished attic, which was storage. And that's it for the pictures. So based on the information we saw and what we were looking for, I would say if you're going to go ahead and schedule the appointment, print up the listing details, save that multiple listing number for your realtor, and that's how he's going to track it down and set it up for you. So thanks for checking out our tutorial today, and again, this was